Hello guys, welcome to r slash tile people. Let's get right into it. But this story is called Can't Stand My ICO Worker. I'm a healthcare worker. We're in a hospital and there's this girl all, all, all on my unit that, that, that I don't like. She gives off this negative energy and acts like she's entitled just because she's been working there for a long time. I am at work. She's loud as the type that always has something to say. One time I was going to figure for her and she snapped at me, told her that I couldn't get something done during my shift and if she could do it for me. I feel so intimidated by her and I have to give her a report. She would expect everything to be completed before her shift starts since I work day shift and she does evening. And, and would question every little thing I try to be all nice and start a conversation with her when she comes in, not to give her the impression that I don't like her, but don't want to be fake. I feel like I'm stressing myself out uh, and, uh, and and be on my best behavior around her because of the person she is. I'm also a quiet person too, and I would be scared to speak up or even and tell her something, and she it scares me. I think she has a problem with me for some reason from the vibe I get from her. You know, oh, I would actually also be scared of that woman, but then again, and and who just screams at another coworker. Like seriously. This story is called My Extended Family is Mad at My Parents for Not Wanting to Host Christmas. This. My parents have been hosting Christmas and Thanksgiving for several years for both sides of parents' families. Every year for Christmas is on my dad's side and rotating hosting on my mom's. About 5 years ago, they stopped hosting Thanksgiving. Every year they go out with the cleaning. All hands on deck in the house. Clean every part of the living rooms, upstairs and downstairs. And down. Dining room, kitchens, laundry room, or bathroom. We're cleaning the platform or no one can see the whole thing except from the upstairs living room where my nutcracker collection goes. There's decently sized, so if it takes several hours just to clean it. My parents are older now, mid 50s. I have been moved out for several years, and sister's going on cruise until after the New Year's. My mom and dad had planned on having Christmas with just my dad's mom, my Aunt L, and my Aunt C, and Uncle J, and my cousin, and then me at our house. Well, L to another aunt, and I guess everyone who knows pissed about it, or pissed about it. Elle ranted at my grandma about it, and she told my parents she wasn't going to come. There are a lot of people, 10 to 15, depending on which part of my family side comes, due to an arrangement from like 6 years ago between the sister of a family and a member who was hospitalized and the guy's wife. They haven't gotten along ever and after he was released. My aunt is a pretty and we know that she's just being pissy because her kids weren't invited. I'm pretty sure of the reason Elle survived was because I didn't want to have to be the one who was my grandma's ride because I like save stay for a while at my parents' house, and so I don't see them often. And then my grandma wants to go home as soon as this food and everything else is done. I went over to do my laundry at my parents' house and Thanksgiving because I don't for washer and dryer. The entire time I was finishing 2 loads I had, he was asking when and we were going to leave and even and put her coat on as I was taking the fur to my car. My mom wants to send apologetic text to them, explain why they aren't hosting. I told her just tell them they want someone uh, to host so bad they can host for the family. Because they are tired of the stress and effort they put into hosting just to put as much effort to cleaning up the mess by themselves afterwards. My dad's telling her to not even suggest that someone else hosts because they should already be volunteering to host or just not respond at all. But I know that my mom will respond and will be too nice to people who don't even bother to keep in touch with them after. Apparently, we aren't supposed to know that Amora has an issue with it. Just, I guess we'll throw a fit if she finds out. Oh, and it's my grandma's right today things like you are fault by my calling me 50s old. They call themselves old constant. This story is called I work at Rio Tech. Sorry. Sorry. The story is called You All Have to Go to Back of the Line. And I work as a retail cashier. Uh, and see, you know what? Variety of people every day. On day, recently I was checking the people out who had lined up on my register when a random lady walked up to the end of the register where I set the bags of items I had scanned already. She sat and I am down on the platform, right next to the bags of glass and was checking out. I looked at her with a facial expression that was saying, "What are you doing?" Aside from that, I moved the person's bags away from her item. So refused to acknowledge her further her at that moment, even when she tried to interrupt and get me to suspect uh, and the active transaction check her out with and the transaction ended. I wish that the person had a wonderful day. The lady asked me to check her out. I told her that would be inappropriate since the other person and I had already been patiently waiting for their turn. She argued, "But I already bought all my stuff," indicating a pretty full cart of bags and items. Send them. I told her that she would have to go to the back of the line and wait a her turn like other people who were already in line. She got heavy and grabbed the item off the bag and platform and stormed off toward the self checkout. So I'm actually surprised she didn't go complain to my bosses.